Hey everyone, welcome back to 996 The Howl. This Friday, Boxing Day, December 26th, the World Junior Tournament takes place in the United States, in Minnesota, and there's a lot of Utah Mammoth players who are going to be partaking in the tournament. In order to be eligible, you got to be under 20 years old. So unfortunately, some of our good prospects aren't eligible, including our top goalie prospect, Michael Hurabal, who usually makes an appearance for Team Czechia. He's ineligible to play, along with fellow goaltender in our prospect system, Melker Thielen for Team Sweden. He's having a great year in Sweden, but also he's ineligible for the tournament. Team Canada is loaded with the top Utah Mammoth prospects in Desnoyers, Iginla, and Baudouin. Unfortunately, there's no Utah Mammoth prospects on Team USA. So if you're a Utah Mammoth fan wanting to tune in for this tournament, you probably want to set your TV sets to Team Canada and those games. I got their stat lines under each player. So like I said, the first three players for Team Canada, all first round picks, and Iginla and Desnoyers are taken really high in the first round. Desnoyers, centerman, 6 goals, 19 assists, 25 points in 17 games played. If you remember, he had surgery during that Utah Mammoth training camp. He couldn't appear in any preseason games, so he's back to full health and already putting up some big numbers. And Tij Iginla, 13 goals, 14 assists, 27 points in 17 games played. There's some not rumors, but sometimes Iginla's playing center, whether it's in this tournament or on his junior team, the Kelowna Rockets. So I'm still setting my expectations that Iginla is going to be a top 6 winger. I'm not going to start setting them that he's a centerman. You never know for the NHL when a prospect does elevate to the NHL league. It's hard for centermen to break through if you haven't been a natural centerman your whole junior career. So I'll still set my expectations that he's a winger, even though they're trying to rotate him and give him some reps at the center position, which is always good. It's great to be a well-rounded type of player. We see that in Nick Schmaltz, who's not really a natural centerman, but he could fill in a pinch. And he's a great two-way forward, Nick Schmaltz is. So maybe we start to see Tij Iginla to round out his two-way game. And Cole Baudouin playing up video game numbers as centerman, 41 points in 25 games played. We go to Czechia. There's 2 prospects, Max Zanichka, recently drafted, second-round big D-man, plays in the Western Hockey League in Canada, 12 points in 24 games played. He'll play alongside prospect Stephen Hawk, another recent draftee for Utah, third-round pick winger, only 2 points in 24 games played. He plays in Czechia. Then for Finland, VT Vasanen also plays in the Western Hockey League in Canada. Some pretty good numbers, 18 points in 29 games played for the defenseman. And Swiss, we got Ludwig Johnson, another recent draft pick in 2025 for the Utah Mammoth. He's got 11 points in 30 games played. So that's a prospect. So if you want to tune into the tournament, I say you tune into the Team Canada games. And I expect, one of these prospects having a breakthrough, a coming out party for Team Canada. We've seen Dylan Guenther excel at this tournament. He scored the golden goal, which is the game-winning goal to win the gold medal. He did that for Team Canada a couple years ago in overtime. And, that's where his clutch gene comes from, in his junior playoffs, in the Memorial Cup finals, in the World Junior Tournament. Like Dylan Guenther, he's bred to win, to score clutch goals. And we've seen that transition and translate to the NHL level where he's scoring a bunch of overtime goals and he's like top in the league in game-winning goals as well. So that's it for me. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, spread the word. And as always, thank you for your support.